How's it going, everybody? This is Beat the Bush. This is a Renpho active massage gun in this new tan color. It comes with these 5 massage heads, which are pretty standard. The battery internally has about 30 watt hours. It doesn't actually say how many watts the motor is, but generally a massage gun of this size is usually 25 watts. So even if you push it to the maximum at all times, it'll still last over an hour and 15 minutes. In the manual though, they estimate this will last between 2 and 3 hours. And I tend to agree with this because you're not always going to be pushing it as hard as possible at all times. Sometimes you might go a little bit lighter, other times a little bit harder. I've seen earlier massage guns where it's not as polished because the screw holes are not plugged up, and so when you look around it, you can still see some exposed screws. Otherwise, I think it's pretty basic. There's 5 speeds to it. There's a battery readout right there. It says 60%. The blue color LED is not just for show. It can also sense pressure levels. So as I press hard on it, it'll turn yellow, orange, and even red. And if I push really hard, it'll stall it. I can't stall it this way, but this way I can. And it starts back up after a little while. I've noticed some massage guns, they don't actually integrate everything in one display. They have a little LED down here. Generally, that makes it more expensive because you have a little display here, a little display there. There's some wires coming from the control board down there. Overall, this is a current generation massage gun, if you will, and it integrates a lot of the nice to have things over the years, including the silicone sleeve, extra squishy massage head, the screw-on massage head, so it does not come out even if you try to rip it off. The around bone massage head is a tiny bit wider nowadays. It's a very nice one to get for 2025. Let me go back and unbox this and show you what's included. There are 5 massage heads, the standard general purpose foam ball one, a fork type one to go around bones, a more pointed one to simulate a thumb, there's a more blunt one with a sharper edge. Sometimes massage gun comes with a metal one in this shape. There's also this very squishy head, which tends to be more malleable, and if you actually hit bones with this, it won't hurt. Not always included in their massage gun is this carrying bag. This is a very compact shopping bag so that you can carry around with you, weighing in at only 1 ounce. It also includes a USB charge cable from USB-A to USB-C, the manual, and 2 extra grommets. These grommets goes in the neck of these massage heads, and so when you put it onto the massage gun, it gives a nice snug fit. Notice all of these massage heads comes with threads on them. The corresponding thread in the massage gun, let's see how many turns it takes to screw it in. Just about 1 turn only. And because of the way the threads are positioned, you no longer need like a little notch to index this. So when you twist this in, after you twist it in all the way, it's actually already parallel to the massage gun. Because of this, they no longer need to include 2 kinds of grommets. Usually they have a different grommet for the one with the notch. So now it's more unified and we only have 1 kind of grommets that we need to use. Previous generation does not have these threads and you just push them right in. So during very intense massaging sessions, if somehow you catch the head, it might actually pull out. Although I actually never had that happen on me before. The massage gun by itself weighs 1 pound 8.3 ounces. The entire package with the carrying case weighs 2 pound 9.5 ounces. I have some masking tape covering up the serial numbers. It does not come like this. If I pull this up, it's an actual silicone piece. Many times cheaper massage gun would just paint a soft touch paint on top of this. And usually if you touch it long enough, it just wears off and it becomes smooth. This will prevent that from happening and it will last a lot longer. I have removed the sleeve to expose the handlebar. The internal shell is actually normally white, and we can see from this transition here that this tan color is actually a paint on top of that. Since this is the high usage area where you grip it, you probably won't be touching this area too much, therefore you're not going to rub the paint off. Push the power button to turn it on. It shows that it's 80% charged. L0 means level 0, so it's not actually moving at all. And I can change it from level 0 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back to 1. Press and hold it to turn it off. There's an RGB bar on the top that'll indicate the pressure level. So if I set it on level 1, it's blue normally, and if I push it a little bit, it turns yellow. And if I push it really hard, it turns red. If I push it very, very hard, I might be able to stall it. Right there, it says E1, it's stalled. If I let go, it just starts up on its own again. I have medium-sized hands and it fits me perfectly. You can still use this even if you have smaller hands. The handle profile is an oval and the long side is 1 7/8 inches by about 1 1/4 inch. Fully extended is 11.46 millimeters. If I push it in, it is about 1.5 millimeters. So the difference is 10 millimeters. The battery is 80% charged. I'm going to plug it in and it charges at 9.6 watts. So you will need a 2 amp USB-A charger for this. Also, when you plug it in, the light on the massager blinks green to indicate that it's charging. The massage gun has a stall force of 45 pounds. Let's try and measure this. It's registering at 0.6 pounds. It's fairly light, around 5 pounds. So I'm going to go harder. 9 pound, 10 pound, 13. Okay, it stopped at 15 pounds. I've moved the scale onto the floor because it was shaking too much. Let's activate the scale again. Gradually increasing. Definitely can do 20 pounds. Here's 25. It's starting to slow down. Around 26 pounds, it errors out. So let's try that again. 27, I saw. Let's see if it's different when it's on level 5. I saw 28 pounds there. 28 pounds of stall force. That's actually very strong. I have to push it very hard in order to stall it. So I think the advertised 45 pounds might be a different test case. I'm not too sure, but this is the way I'm testing it. The power is very strong. I can't even push myself to stall it when it's on my chest. I do wish that after you go to level 5, it goes to level 0, but instead it goes to level 1. So if you want to turn it off, you have to press and hold it. 1,1000, 2,1000, 3,1000, and it turns off. Let's try this blunt head. This blunt one works best on large muscle groups, maybe on my thigh area. And you can actually tilt it a little bit and dig a little bit deeper in. The pointy tip one works particularly well for the palm of my hand right there, where you want the massage to be sort of pointed, kind of deeply concentrated if you want to get really deep in there. And this fork one to go around bones, so I'll go around my forearm here, kind of towards the muscle right at the top. Now we have the soft rubber tip one, and this is pretty general purpose. You can go anywhere with this one, including if you accidentally hit your elbow. Look at that. Doesn't hurt, it just kind of bounces off. Contrast that to the foam ball head one. If I hit it here, even if I push it lightly, it just kind of bounces off my elbow. And it's not too pleasant when that happens. If you guys are interested in this massage gun, check out my affiliate link down in the video description below. Thanks for watching this video. Until next time.